video recently that I was going to go live, but we'll see. Hopefully enough people got the memo. But these will be bi-weekly from now on Saturdays, so you guys can expect it. Even though it's very late, I have my coffee here. Hi David, hello, how are you? Trying to set my coffee down quietly. Hopefully Julius is still up. He is, but he's a handful, so I actually have to lock him out of the room when I stream. Yes, I hope you like the little emoticons that I set up. Any trigger requests or questions? I have this sensory brush. Just wanted to recommend Midnight Wanderer ASMR for light triggers. That's an ASMR artist. I'm definitely always looking for new ASMR artists to watch. Hello everybody, hello. Probably going to hang out for an hour, maybe 2 hours, we'll see. But I'm gonna do these every other Saturday from now on, so you can expect it. Hello. Even if we just get a few people, that's just fine, because it's, the chat won't be going as crazy. Not as many eyes on me at once. Hello everybody, hello. I'll take trigger requests. And any questions you guys have, we're just here to hang out and have a good time. Hello. I'm sorry I don't have my glasses. How do you pronounce your name? I might butcher this. Hajmati. I also don't have my glasses on, so it's a little hard to see. Sorry. Let me know how you pronounce your name. Spit painting. I don't know, I think some people overdo it a little bit, but I'll do like cleaning your face like that. If that's what you mean, then maybe I'd do a video of it. Am I still in school / college? Not right now. I went to college for a couple years, took some courses in business and other things. I took some science courses just to figure out what I want to do. And I've just been wishy-washy about what I want to pick as my career. So I decided to take some time off, and we'll see if I go back. is Salah. Salah. I like that name. Maybe I should be a vet, maybe. Honestly though, I think it would be kind of difficult for me because you deal with a lot of sick animals, and the ones that I would not be able to help, that would be really devastating to me. Hi Adrian, hello, welcome. I do love animals though. Oh, you just watched my eye exam, thank you. Seems like it's doing pretty well so far. I'm glad you guys like it. It's a little bit of a change in pace. Normally I do, slower roleplay type videos. So. Hello John. Welcome. Hi everyone. Yeah, but just to be a helper. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My roommate's dog is barking in the background. Like a deck. That could be good. I have to be really certain of whatever I pick though, because it's a lot of years of schooling. You're welcome, John. Thank you for watching my ASMR videos. How old am I? I am 22 years old. I turned 22 in April. How old are you guys? Just out of curiosity. You gifted 10 late night ASMR memberships. Thank you. Does that mean 10 months? Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, but I don't actually know. Does that mean 10 months? You're so sweet, David. Thank you. Oh, 10 people. You did not have to do that. What? Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize that you could do that. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Wow. I did not expect that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You're the best. Thank you so much. I've had 4 people sign up so far, and a few others who said that they will, so that is really a huge deal. Thank you. Thank you, Salah. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Also, guys, just yesterday I ordered off of Amazon a black background, so I'll probably switch it up a little bit sometimes, but I'm hoping to have just kind of the dark, sleepy vibes in a lot of my videos. And also an organizer for all of my props, because you should see my desk right now. It's an absolute disaster. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep upping the quality of my content for you all. Oh, David, thank you. I still can't get over that. That is so sweet of you. You love light triggers the most. When when you were growing up, your parents didn't understand ASMR. They were just kind of mean to you and asking you what was wrong with you. I know how it feels. I understand. I mean, some people just don't get ASMR, like they don't get the tingles or they don't even find it relaxing, so it just seems kind of odd. But nobody should be mean to you over that. I mean, I'm sorry you had that experience. I definitely understand the judgment, though. Sometimes people will comment on my videos, they're like, this is idiotic. I'm like, well, you just don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you said light triggers. I have some light triggers. I don't know if you prefer like the flashlights or I have these. Technically they're light up chopsticks, but I think they're kind of big to be chopsticks. No worries, like I didn't know either. Just glad I found out why, and there are others like me, right? When I was younger, I always enjoyed going to the doctor's office and the dentist, and all of my friends were like, oh, it's such a chore, I hate it, but I just found it so relaxing, and I got the tingles, especially going to the doctor's office, so I totally get it. If you think about it, getting ASMR is kind of like a superpower. I looked it up recently, and I think only like 1 in 5 people get tingles, so we're pretty lucky if you think about it. I need to do a roleplay video. What kind of roleplays are you talking about? I do a lot of doctor roleplays and some other ones. Recently I did a therapist roleplay. And I'm thinking about doing, I need to get a whiteboard for this first, but I'm thinking about doing like an English teacher roleplay, specifically like a vocabulary quiz sort of deal where I read out all the options to you. But you guys let me know what you think. One thing I love is the whole wet towel and then scratching that sound, like waves scratching on a page. I've never seen someone do that before. I'll see if I can make that happen though, okay? Wet towel and then scratching it. Interesting. It's kind of weird, you guys can see more of my studio for some reason when I live stream than when I record my videos. So you're getting a broader view today. Also, is the camera focusing alright? I've been having some problems with it recently. You like the lightsaber? Do you guys want me to bring the lightsaber back? I do actually have 2 of them I can play around with if you want. Sorry, my voice just cracked a little bit. examples, okay? I will. I can make a pure light triggers video here sometime soon as well, okay? I try to collect different lights for ASMR. Alright, I gotta take a sip of my coffee. And yes, it is like 8 p.m., 8 in the evening here where I am, but excuse me, I just felt really, really sleepy today. Sorry, wrong pipe. Yes, lights and visuals are the most tingly for me, but sometimes things surprise you. I know ASMR is so fun because you never know when you're going to discover something else that triggers your tingles. Also, I do apologize. Sometimes my computer, my laptop overheats and the fan comes on. So if you hear a little bit of background noise there, that's what it is. It should calm down in a minute though. Hi Mason, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys like the lighting even though it's kind of basic. I'm trying to up the quality of my content a little bit and make it more interactive, if that makes sense. Thank you everyone for being here. This is a pretty good turnout. You know, I actually do have a green screen, but I've been too afraid to mess around with it because I'm not an editing pro by any means, but you're definitely right. I've thought about trying to use it for like a doctor's office background or something like that. You need to try ASMR triggers. Lucky Dip. ASMR triggers. Lucky Dip. Is that a specific trigger or is that an ASMR artist? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. You get it, some stuff scares you. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I know I need to branch out and strive to be better, and I definitely do. So I need to break out the green screen. You're inspiring me here. But it is a little intimidating for sure. Oh, thank you, the nails. I got these done while I was out of town. And this is actually my first set of real acrylics, so I'm thinking about keeping them and maintaining them. Yes, they are French tips. Hiya, Jungle Wolf. Hiya. Hello, hello. Looks like the Tesseract from Avengers 1 in the background. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I've seen Avengers 1. I am definitely lacking in the superhero movie department. Hey, recently though, I watched all the X-Men movies because I wanted to go see X-Men and Wolverine. I think I mentioned that in my last stream, but you have me thinking about it now. Have I seen any good movies this summer? You know, I do love watching movies. Recently I've been watching a lot of TV shows. I've been rewatching Dexter. Oh, you know, one really good movie I saw recently. You'll only like it if you're into horror movies, which I am. But it's called Misery. I think it came out in the 90s. And it has, oh my gosh. The names of the two characters are eluding me. I think the male actor's name is James Gann. Oh shoot, it's gonna bug me now. Let me go through the alphabet, see if I can remember. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates, I think that's her name. Yes. See, you were helping me and I didn't even see. Yeah, I thought that was a really good horror movie. Recently I watched, I'm not necessarily recommending it. It was kind of a fun Halloween-y type horror movie. Oh, my cat's trying to get in the room. I have to lock him out every time. Julius. Sorry, guys. He's probably hungry, but he should get his food very soon. Very soon. Yes, I feel like my attention span is too short for movies these days. I understand that. I mean, if I'm really sucked into a good movie, then I could watch a 3-hour movie like The Green Mile. But if it's not capturing my interest, then I really struggle to pay attention. Oh, but the movie I was going to say, and again, I'm not necessarily recommending it, it's just kind of an interesting one. I think it's sort of a cult classic, is Pumpkinhead. So, yeah. You've seen a couple movies on Max and HBO. Max/HBO, I know they're the same thing. A movie called Flipped. I haven't seen Flipped or Revenge, but I will write those down after the stream. I'm always looking for movie recommendations. And then another called Please Stand By. Sorry, no glasses on right now. Sometimes I'm like, what does that say? Please stand by, please stand by. You've seen Pumpkinhead. It wasn't a bad movie. I thought that the practical effects were pretty good. But it's definitely one of those things where a lot of people are not going to appreciate the style, I guess. I see the cat emoji. Green smoothie. Yeah, I would love to have Julius in here to show you guys, but I just have too many things in this room, and he'll get into everything. So, computer hush. The fan is back on. Okay. I have this. This eye mask would make good sounds. Let's see, what other movies have I watched recently? I love watching movies, but recently I've just been watching a lot of TV shows instead. So I'm having trouble coming up with them. know if you guys have seen Naked and Afraid. It's a survival TV show, and they have a lot of different versions of it, but I watched a season, came out recently, of Last One Standing, where they compete for $100,000. I just love those shows. What do we think about the mask sounds, yay or nay? Cool mask, okay, good. I need to use this more in videos. Yeah, tell me if you guys have any trigger requests. If I can, I'll do it. I have some of my props around me right now. Let's see here. Got this fluffy brush. You love the mask or the brush, David? Mask or the brush, mask or the brush. My hair looks shiny like raven's feathers, thank you. I actually got a haircut recently, so I think that's why it looks fresh. Brush especially when it's close to the screen. Brush. Brush. Let's see here. I can't read that first word. I'm having to get close to the screen to read. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I can't read that first word for some reason. Ducati. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that. The comment about the evil therapist roleplay. And I was kind of thinking about how I would do that, but I like that. That's a good idea. physical therapist for Halloween. But I get what you mean. Dependent and keep having to come back. I'm thinking about doing around Halloween time, like a witch prepares you to put in her stew type video. I have some ideas I've been brainstorming for that video, so hopefully you guys will like it. Brush, brush, brush. Oh, Jay, thank you for saying that. Honestly, though, I kind of like that whenever I live stream, it's just like 10 or maybe 20 people, because it's not as nerve-wracking when I don't know, it already gets to me a little bit sometimes when I have thousands of people who watch a video, like to actually conceptualize that many people looking at me. So I'm kind of glad that it is a small audience tonight. Mason, thank you for the adorable Halloween themed emojis. I'm so ready for spooky season. I already decorated the rest of my house. It's not just my house, I rented from one of my roommates, but he let me decorate the whole house, so love the plasma ball. Seem kind of evil scientist. Yeah, I was thinking about using that in the witchy roleplay. I actually have it here. I'll bring it out just for a minute. Glad that you don't freak out, especially when there is not a whole lot of views right away. Oh gosh, no. I'm happy there aren't a whole lot of people. And it's just it's more fun. It's like a group of friends, rather than a crowd of people watching me. Oh yeah, Halloween trigger words could be awesome. That's also a great idea. Thank you so much. Like witchy, 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 witchy. Or pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. You guys are giving me some great ideas. Thank you. I think maybe it's running out of batteries a little bit. A little bit. The plasma is magical, yeah. I can't take credit. There was a girl on TikTok, I think her name is ASMR Whisperer. Anyway, she had got a plasma ball and inspired me to get one, so I can't take credit for the idea, but I'm glad I got one. What kind of coffee do I drink? You are a black dark roast, by the way. I mean, I'll honestly drink anything that you put in front of me. I'll drink black coffee. I'll drink very fun, and it's much cheaper in the long run than going to Starbucks or something. Also love caramel toffee nut. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I know this is kind of basic of me to say, but I love the pumpkin spice drinks that come out in the fall time. But again, really, I'll just drink any coffee. I love coffee. Alright, this guy I think is running out of fuel a little bit. The batteries are dwindling, so I think I'm gonna put it away. I look younger than 22. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I hope not too much younger, though. I hope not too much younger, at least 18. You had pumpkin spice organic ice cream yesterday, and it was pretty good. That sounds delicious. I look like I'm 19 or 18. I'll take it, thank you. Your favorite ice cream is Blue Moon. Blue Moon, Blue Moon, Blue Moon. I am originally from Michigan. I do not live there anymore. But that's a really big thing in Michigan is Blue Moon ice cream. I think it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And Superman too, but I don't eat that. I'm not the biggest fan of Superman ice cream. For me, I just prefer like one solid flavor, like butter pecan or mint chocolate chip, salted caramel. You're making me hungry. You're also 22, the real Chris Payne. Well, age twins. Do I work out? I am not like a super fit person, not in a bad way, but I do like a lot of walking. I'll jog and stuff, but I don't like train, if that makes sense. Have I ever been to Frankenmuth? One time, actually. A couple years ago, I visited because I visited some family in Michigan. It was pretty fun. I went to this one restaurant and they had the most delicious food. Gosh, I wish that I could remember, but it was like a tavern type restaurant. If I heard the name of it, I would probably remember. But they bring out all of these different courses of the meal and just like way more food than any person could ever eat. But it was so much fun. Bavarian Inn. That's what it was. Yep, Bavarian Inn. What is my favorite hobby? Making ASMR. That and watching movies. But like I've said, recently I've been watching more TV shows than movies. person of interest, what is that about? If you could sum it up for me, you don't have to. I could look it up myself, but person of interest. If that's like a cop or crime related show, I'd probably like it. It's about an AI computer. I'll have to look into it. Good. I do like the idea of a Halloween trigger words video, so I'll probably do that. But I will wait till October to post it. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'm getting a little hungry. My stomach is rumbling. Oh, by the way, guys, so I haven't really been posting on a specific schedule for the longest time, but starting next week, I'm going to post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on the main channel. And then, of course, there will be additional videos for members at least once a month, but I'm trying to do more like 2 or 3 a month. Okay. Just heads up. And I'm going to do these live streams every other week on Saturday. And you all will have to let me know if this is a good time for you. For me, it's at 8 p.m. that I started. I recently watched Grimm, like Grimm's Fairy Tales. What is my favorite TV show? If I had to choose one, it would probably be Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul is also up there. Just the whole Breaking Bad universe is amazing. Oh my gosh, David, what? Thank you. You do not have to do that. You are being so generous. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Buy a coffee. I will buy a coffee. Thank you. That'll get more than a coffee though. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you. You know, that's actually my first super chat in a live stream ever. So you're making history on my channel right now. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yes, Mason, props to David. You are awesome. You are so awesome. Aww. I'm glad to spend some time with you too. And thank you for becoming a member too. It means a lot to me. I have not seen Sopranos, but I have heard of it before, so I'll definitely look into that. Breaking Bad and Dexter. I'm actually rewatching Dexter right now. I never watched it through to the end. I think I watched through like season 5-ish, and it got a little bit stale for me, but I'm gonna try to watch it all the way through this time. I just started season 3, which is the Miguel season. I've been out with a pal, but now I'm at home 2 a.m. here in England, ready to settle down. I blew up. I'm sorry, I didn't see your previous chat. Hello. How am I? I'm doing very well. We've had a super fun stream so far. How are you doing? myself. You start streaming in the late hours here in England. So if I'm out on the weekend, I may not be here. I'll always try though. Oh, no worries. I'm glad that you could make it. Very, very glad you could make it. It has its roots in fairy tales. Okay, that's fun. Hi, Spencer Higgins. Thank you so much for saying you love my content. You guys are giving me so much love tonight. I'm gonna explode. If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to say a specific video, but like what is your favorite thing that I do on my channel? What's your favorite type of ASMR? ASMR. We've got requests from David for more light triggers. I can definitely do that. And then the wet towel. I'm gonna have to give that a try as well. What is my favorite kind of ASMR to make? I like making the doctor role plays, but they definitely require more like preparation than some other videos I do. So it kind of depends on my mood. But personally, a lot of the ASMR that I watch is like unintentional medical ASMR. So like videos that med students will post of doing cranial nerve exams, stuff like that. Some list making videos from you, 100 songs, top 100 songs and stuff like that. That could be really fun. I must finish Dexter. Okay, I will. Hold me to it, guys. I need to finish Dexter. I've seen that there is a new Dexter show that's out as well, so it's even more incentive for me to finish. That's wholesome. Oh, you're talking about the lists idea, Sorry, when I talk about multiple things at once, sometimes I forget. Said I was going to comment on your members community post. I don't really often comment on YouTube, but I've been happily engaged in commenting on your content lately. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Never feel pressure, guys. Like just because you're watching doesn't mean you have to comment, but I do always appreciate when you drop a comment because I like to interact with you all. So you say the new Dexter show is good. Okay. Is it also with Michael C. Hall or is it with someone different? You like old school trigger swordsmans, like nail tapping, tongue clicking, tracing, etc. Okay, I can do more assortment type of videos as well. And especially because I have been posting like 3 to 4 times a week, but starting next week it'll be always on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But yeah, with at least 3 videos a week, I need a lot of different ideas to keep my content fresh, so I very much appreciate it. You said the recent positive affirmations video really hit the spot. I'm so glad to hear that. Without going into detail, is exactly what I needed recently. I'm sorry if there's some stuff you're going through, but I'm glad that the video helped you, and that was the goal, is that for anyone who needed it, they would enjoy it and just feel a little better about their position in life, because life, it can be a little bit relentless sometimes, but you just have to take a step back and take some deep breaths and remind yourself that it is a saying goes, right? But you know what I mean. Slow and steady, slow and steady. You watched it 3 times now. Wow. Like, I know that people watch my videos because I can see that they watch my videos, but having people tell me that they watch my videos somehow, it's just, it hits me. You know what I mean? It just fills my heart. I'm glad that you guys enjoy my stuff and that it helps you. So one idea is shushing, it's okay, and then a zip it, like zip your mouth. Is that what you mean? Hello, World Soccer Channel. I'm glad you could make it. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you too. Is it an odd thought realizing people fall asleep to your video and voice? It is so weird. I saw my grandparents when I was out of town recently, and I was like, it is so crazy to think about how there are some people out there and it's like their routine to watch me at night, and other ASMR artists, of course, but yeah, especially because there's this barrier of the internet. It's very hard to conceptualize how many people are actually watching me. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Ashes. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Yes, of course. Are you talking about the zip it? Zip it, zip it. I've never seen people do that before. Let's see. Have you ever thought of doing a video using made-up trigger words? I always like hearing unexpected random phrases or words. That's pretty fun. So just like making up different words that I think would be good. I think that's good for anticipatory tingles. Thank you for the idea. It's Gen Z bratty, what? Telling somebody to zip it. Thank you, Ashes. I'm glad that my voice is calming to you. I'm very glad, very glad. When you're done watching Dexter, you need to watch Soprano. But if you love Breaking Bad, you must watch The Wire or Snowfall, okay? I'm gonna go back through the chat and make a list of things to watch when it is over, when the stream is over. My children will sleep so peacefully. That is such a sweet thing to say. I hope so. No kids, at least for a few more years, though. Yes, they have. I was laying on my bed watching ASMR on my phone today. I got so sleepy. But that is definitely the goal, so I'm glad. One time you typed Norries for no worries. I feel that for me too, I'll mix up my words a lot when I'm streaming. Sometimes I've been pretty good about it this time, but I just slur my words together. Have you seen Kinds of Kindness? No, is that a TV show or is that a YouTube channel? Yeah, I watched a girl a few years ago doing a live stream, and she randomly started saying zip, bibble, bibble. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And then farble, barble, repeated, and it was so unexpected. I got major tingles from it. I can definitely see why that would give tingles. I think that's partially why listening to other languages that you don't know can be so tingly, because you have no idea what is going to come out of the person's mouth. So, How old am I? Luap asks. I'm 22 years old. I turned 22 in April. Hello. What is your name? Kublai Khan. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Hello. This is me speaking. Is this on live? Yes, you are live. We are live. We are all live. Kinds of Kindness is a new movie. Okay. You can tell me what it's about, but you don't have to. I can also look it up for myself, but again, I'll make a list at the end of the live stream and check out everything that you guys have recommended. You ask, what is my story with ASMR? Well, I've been watching ASMR for probably like 8 years now, maybe even longer than that. I started out by watching a lot of just like lo-fi type videos. Like I used to watch fast ASMR many years ago. I still do, but especially when I got into it. Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to make my own videos. So like maybe 5 years ago at this point, I made this channel, and I kind of slipped out of doing videos and then got back into it a few different times when I was in high school. But I think about a year ago now, I got back into it and I've been posting consistently ever since. So that's my story. How long have I been live tonight? 59 minutes now. I'll probably stay on for another 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see. Have you seen many new movies this year? I really liked Inside Out 2, If, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Beetlejuice. I saw Inside Out 2 and it made me cry a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Both of those movies, the first and the second, are really good. I haven't seen If. I'm sorry, that was such a weird sound my mouth just made. I did see Deadpool and Wolverine, and I actually watched basically all of the X-Men and Deadpool movies in preparation for that so I can understand the references. It was a pretty good movie, I think. I have not seen, actually, this is kind of surprising because I love horror movies, but I have not even seen the original Beetlejuice. But I'm going to watch that one and the new one pretty soon, so stay tuned for my thoughts on that. Have I seen Bowler? I have not seen Bowler. One of the worst movies in the history of cinema. One of the worst productions. It was a total disaster. It was a complete disaster. Zero charisma and emotion. Okay. Sorry, that was loud. I won't watch it then. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Like bye with an L after the B. Kublai. Okay, gotcha. Kublai Khan. People keep saying that was good. What, the movie Polar? I don't have an opinion. You guys can duke it out in the comment section. In the live chat, rather. A lot of people underestimate the emotional pull of a good animated movie. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's how I felt about Inside Out 1 and 2. I was like, I know this is like technically a kid's movie, but it definitely speaks to adults as well. I'm still hoping that Hocus Pocus 2 comes out this year. You know, I haven't seen Hocus Pocus in forever. I need to rewatch that movie. The Beetlejuice movies are more of a comedy horror genre. Like, it's really silly gore. Well, I like that. I can definitely appreciate a good horror comedy. You know what's a pretty good horror comedy actually is Cabin in the Woods. I rewatched that pretty recently. feel you there. I listen to ASMR every night. If Polar serves any cinematic purpose, it is to motivate aspiring movie makers with a small self-esteem because they know they'll never plunge to that depth. It is the Mariana Trench of cinema. Alright, I'm never gonna watch it. Thanks for the heads up. Hocus Pocus is so cozy. It reminds me of spending time with my older sister when I was a kid. It was our favorite movie. That's very wholesome. Again, I'll definitely have to watch it again soon because it's been years at this point since I've seen it. I watched Cabin in the Woods the first night I moved into my college dorm with a bunch of people in my program. I think it's a pretty good movie. I can't stand horror. I've always avoided watching it. That's fair. I mean, I know that it gives some people nightmares or it just kind of like sticks in your mind. I'm able to sort of like separate from it. There's not much that really scares me anymore. But I know it's a very divisive genre, so I totally understand your opinion there. You should watch Nobody. Is that a horror movie? I do voice over for Canadian cartoons. I'd love to check out your animations. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your message, Luop. You say I'm actually an animator by profession. I'm glad to hear you can appreciate storytelling media, even if it's not live action, but instead animated. Sorry, I missed that at first, but yeah, absolutely. Okay, I need opinions. So my favorite movies of all time are the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm a nerd, I know, but apparently they're coming out with an animated Lord of the Rings. Are you guys gonna watch that? I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I'm sort of curious about it. Luop says, I love that so much. There is something so fulfilling about making entertainment for kids. Absolutely, absolutely. And just like wholesome entertainment. That is classic that even adults can enjoy. I definitely appreciate that. Let's see here. Kublai says, have you ever watched Charade with Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn? I have not. I've seen very few Audrey Hepburn movies. I think I watched Breakfast at Tiffany's a long time ago, but other than that, I am unfamiliar with her work, which is probably a bad thing because I know that she is an icon. Have I seen 28 Days Later? It's an epic zombie movie. I don't think I have. I'll have to look into that. I love a good zombie movie. One of my favorites is Train to Busan. And recently I watched a horror comedy called Zombieland with Woody Harrelson in it. Yes, Lord of the Rings is your favorite. I know. Don't even get me started. I don't have a single bad thing to say about Lord of the Rings. Not one bad thing. Have I ever seen Camp Arrowhead? Oh, by the way, Fellowship is the best of the Lord of the Rings because of the Nazgul. That's a very valid opinion. Last time I trick-or-treated, I dressed as Nazgul. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I've dressed up as, I guess it was kind of like a Galadriel costume. It was like an elven sort of costume. I don't have it anymore, but when I was younger. Oh, and I have not seen Camp Arrowhead. I'm not sure if I said that. I'm sorry. You might appreciate a comedy sketch I wrote where a girl is trying to do ASMR, but her neighbors are having a fight in the background, and then a marching band goes past her window. Send that to me, okay? I'll watch it. That is so accurate. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, most of the time it's someone mowing their lawn or a dog barking, but sometimes it's absolutely comedic. I just cannot get everything to be quiet. Okay. It combines humor with romance and Cold War era espionage. It's an amazing harmony. It's an amazing movie. Got a fantastic cast. It's wonderful. Left a beautiful taste in my mouth. A gourmet taste. Okay. That is quite the endorsement. I'll have to check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You like TV series, not movies. I like both personally. But because I've been watching Dexter recently, it has consumed a lot of my media watching time. Finding out your new favorite ASMR artist also loves your favorite movie trilogy. I do. I have all of the extended edition Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray, and maybe this is an unpopular opinion, I don't know, but you're not really watching Lord of the Rings unless you watch the extended edition. That's just what I was raised on, and I always notice the parts that are missing if I watch the theatrical cuts of them. One of the great movies of its time. They call it the best Hitchcock movie Hitchcock ever made. They call it all these great things, and it's a great movie, believe me, it's just amazing. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I'm always looking for suggestions. You know what is funny? Sometimes my cats won't leave me alone when I watch an ASMR video. They want to watch it with you. Just let them cook. I love Lord of the Rings too. I saw the first one in theaters 10 times. You know, actually, for my 21st birthday, I'll never forget this. It was so much fun. It was Return of the King, the third Lord of the Rings movie. The extended edition was back in theaters, and I went and I saw it for my 21st birthday. It was amazing. The comedy sketch ends with aliens attacking Earth and they break into her house. At least she gets to say like and subscribe before she's taken away. Definitely send that to me, I'll check it out. They get between you and the monitor. Oh, they probably just want your attention. My cat will always hop up and sit in front of the TV when I'm watching. Extended edition until I die. I know. I'm not even kidding. Like, if at any point someone were to ask me, do you want to watch a Lord of the Rings marathon? I would be like, sign me up, please. Those movies are so good. I mean, they're beautiful. The cinematography is amazing. All of the actors are amazing. And, like, it makes me cry every time. They make me cry every time, rather. One time, my family vacationed in Toronto and bought a paperback book of all the Lord of the Rings movies. I like to read on my vacations. Okay, you guys are gonna be so mad, but I've actually never read the books. I know, I own them, I really need to. I'm sure it will be an enlightening experience when I finally do. But I grew up with the movies, you know. Good night. Let's see here. What's your Can you honestly list them off for me? That's so bad. That's so bad. I'm assuming that he is a director. And to be honest, you guys, like, I've only started paying attention to directors of movies. This is so embarrassing, but I'm just being honest. In the last couple years, I was very uncultured before. Yeah, that's the only movie that I could last 3 hours and 30 minutes of the extended editions. I know. They're so good. David Toronto, shout out. Are you in Toronto? Do you live in Toronto? I've actually never been to Canada, surprisingly enough. Yes, it was back in theaters here, the UK anniversary too. Oh my gosh, I know. The big screen again. Last time I was a young kid was amazing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to, like, my eyes just unfocus sometimes because I'm not wearing my glasses. The right over here I'm seeing on the big screen again. Oh yeah, the last time you saw it was a kid. Okay. Sorry, my brain is like shorting out right now. Yes, those movies are fantastic. Glad you got to see them too. So much extra. Okay, so petition to have Raven read The Lord of the Rings as an ASMR series. Okay, so here's the deal. I really like reading to you guys. Speaking of, I need to continue reading Alice in Wonderland because I said I was going to do that and I haven't. But I started reading and actually got pretty far into the first Harry Potter book on this channel. But then I realized that that is illegal actually. And if J.K. Rowling or her team wanted to, then I could be copyright struck and have my channel taken down. So I'm not sure if I can legally read The Lord of the Rings on here. But oh my gosh, that would be so fun. So I'll look into it. I'll see if that's even an option. He's an action movie actor, Steven Seagal. I guess action is maybe not like one of the genres that I gravitate towards. You'll have to tell me. You'll have to tell me what movies he's been in. Driven to Kill, Under Siege, Maximum Conviction, Attrition, Sniper Special Ops. I'm sorry, I haven't seen any of those. If you are not familiar with Steven Seagal, you should probably read up on him. He's an interesting character. He's an interesting guy as well. Okay, I will. Pronounced Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. I'm sorry, I lost my place for a second. Hang on. My favorite director is Edgar Wright. He did Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver, and Last Night in Soho. I saw Scott Pilgrim many years ago. I do own the movie, so I'll have to rewatch it. I haven't seen those other ones that you listed, though. I know that Baby Driver was all the rage when it came out. I played the Mad Hatter in a stage production of Alice in Wonderland. Oh wow. We have some talented people in our midst. That is really, really cool. One of the first was Hard to Kill. Him and his wife Kelly LeBrock in that movie. That is really cool. I'll definitely look into them, guys. Honestly, like, I don't tend to gravitate towards action movies. I know some of them are really, really good, but I just don't like the ones where it's just like, you know, they're kind of depending on all of the CGI explosions and car chase scenes to make up for a poor storyline. Does that make sense? But I haven't watched enough of them while sitting in a chair that uses stunt doubles for scenes where he stands up. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I can definitely appreciate some good action scenes, some good fights and such. Yes, I mean, Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead are such iconic, dry British movies. I have heard of both of those, but I haven't seen them, so I will check them out. Really, I have to make a list after we're done here of all your recommendations. Let's see. I like Seven. Seven is a great movie. I have seen it, I think, in the last 6 months. It's been a little bit, but True Romance, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Goodfellas, After Hours, A River Runs Through It, etc. I haven't seen any of those other ones, so I will check them out. It might take me a while to get through all of your recommendations, but I really do appreciate them. If you ever travel to Canada, I'd be happy to show you all the best spots for food and fun. I would love that. It'll probably be a while, to be honest, though. I don't travel very much. When I do, it's within the United States because that's where practically all my family lives. Except I do have an aunt and uncle who live in Shanghai. Yes, in Shanghai. They used to live in London. Now they live in Shanghai. So I may be traveling to Japan next year with them. Hopefully. It's not set in stone yet, but that will be only my second time ever out of the United States. I don't think you understand. He uses stunt doubles for scenes in which he is standing, not doing crazy things, driving cars around, getting a bag. No, he is just walking through a hallway. Oh. Okay, so things that you don't really need a stunt double for. I understand. Sorry, I didn't get that at first. You're a cult film connoisseur. LOL. I appreciate that. Definitely take your recommendation. Have I seen Happy Gilmore? I heard they made a sequel. Just wondering. I wanted to lighten it up. That's an Adam Sandler movie, right? Isn't he a golfer? I haven't actually seen it, but I've heard it's pretty good. Adam Sandler, to me, is a little hit and miss. I've only seen a handful of his movies, but I know he definitely has a cult following of people who love him. You love Happy Gilmore. It's your favorite Adam Sandler movie? Okay, alright, I gotta check it out. Guys. Japan would be an amazing trip. I know. I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to go. And my aunt and uncle, they're very much free spirits, so they travel a lot. So I was like, okay, well, if I, could choose one place to go in the world, it would probably be Japan. And they're like, oh, let's stop in Shanghai and let's stop in Thailand too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, I might be going on a very life-changing, exciting trip next year. We'll see. What was the one time I left the US? Where did I go? So I went to Grand Cayman, and it was really fun. This was a few years ago. Unfortunately, though, I kind of had to stay within the resort that I was in, so I didn't get to explore all that much. But yes, it was very fun. Hello, Justin. My favorite line from Happy Gilmore is, "You're gonna die, clown." Okay, I have to watch this movie. You said I should have Kyoto and Osaka. Tokyo is kind of played out. Okay. I need to contact my uncle here very soon and talk to him about logistics. So I will bring that up to with someone who has an idea where they are. I can't find my way out of a wet paper bag most of the time. Alright, I gotta break out the ducks, guys. These have been one of my favorite. Went to Maui before the hurricane kind of devastated some stuff. I'm sure it's beautiful there. Oh, can't find my way out of a wet paper bag. Is that a saying? It is a saying. It just means I have very poor sense of direction. Some people just say, I can't find my way out of a paper bag. But I've heard it out of a wet paper bag, meaning you have like the very worst sense of direction imaginable. Would I be comfortable reading a quick list out loud? Sure, as long as it's not 100 items long. But yeah. You like the saying out of a wet paper bag. Duckies, duckies, duckies. I'm glad you guys like these. They're losing their stickiness factor. I actually got a pack of I got a pack of 6 of them. So once these guys are kind of played out, I can switch them out for new ducks. By the way, the unintelligible whispers was my A to Z list. Yes, it was. I'll be honest, I kind of struggle to do unintelligible whispers sometimes. So it's easier if I'm reading off of something. You're like not unintelligible enough, Raven. Sorry. I hope you still liked the video. And to the members that are here right now, I'm going to post at least one more members only video for you guys this month, so let me know what you would like to see. I kind of thought that the A to Z triggers would be good because you get like a little sampling of a bunch of different triggers, and from that you can tell me what you would like to see more of. So. Yeah, they were kind of intelligible, not gonna lie. I noticed each A to Z on the list. Oops. Sorry, guys. Maybe it would be better if I just kind of say like nonsense things in an unintelligible way. That way there's no way that you can hear. That's a little embarrassing, sorry. Number 10, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Number 9, Blood on the Tracks by Bob Dylan. Number 8, Purple Rain by Prince. Good choice. Number 7, Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Number 6, Nevermind by Nirvana. Number 5, Abbey Road by the Beatles. These are all great songs. Julius was such a treat. Oh good, I'm glad you guys liked seeing him in a video. But I mean, he is just very, he's very energetic, so I can't really get him to stay still. I did my best. I'm glad you liked to see him, even though he's crazy. LOL. Number 4, Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. Number 3, Blue by Joni Mitchell. Number Sounds by the Beach Boys. Number 1, What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. The video is amazing either way, don't be sorry. Okay, well good, I'm glad you guys liked it. It's okay too, I can take the feedback, I can handle it. Yes, Julius got co-actor Grammy nomination. Well, he didn't really do his job, but I guess because he's so adorable, he gets it. His little munching noises into the mic. Oh, he's so adorable, isn't he? I'll try to bring him back, but again, he's just like, he doesn't want to sit still, and I'm not about to force him, so I'll do my best, though. Let's see, were those Temptations or other brand treats? It was actually just a little bit of kibble that I gave him. He mostly eats wet food, actually, though, and I'm thinking about starting to make him like homemade wet food. I know that you have to get some sort of supplement to put in it to make sure they get all the nutrients, but I think it will be healthier and cheaper in the long run. Let's see, those were the top 10 albums. Oh, I guess you're right. Well, I recognize some of them as songs, but they're the names of the albums. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, the Julius emojis, whatever you call them. I hope you guys like those. I know that a lot of people will, like on YouTube, it suggested that I pay somebody to like make little emoticons or whatever for me. I'm not quite there yet, but maybe I'll make some, or I'll commission somebody to make some like animated Julius emotes. My stomach is starting to grumble a little bit. Have you guys already had dinner, or what time is it where you live? I'm so sorry. My stomach is grumbling. I will have to go here soon. I will stay on for a little bit longer, but this has been very fun. Am I vegan or just regular? I'll eat basically anything. When I was younger, I was pescatarian for a while, so I didn't eat any meat but fish, but now I'll eat just about anything. Dinner, it's 2:30 a.m. You should go to sleep, Lua. For me, it is, let me see, it's 9:30 right now, which is kind of late for dinner, but I wasn't hungry before the stream, so. Spencer says, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Really appreciate you. You're an excellent ASMR artist. I can't wait for more videos from you. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. I'm glad you like my stuff. I'm settling down here. This is wind down for sleep. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, 2:30 is pretty late. I'm no stranger to staying up late, but it's not good for you. Do you guys have any more questions, trigger requests, things you want to talk about? Because I am going to wrap it up here just in a little bit, okay? My stomach won't forgive me if I don't. You said it's Saturday, so it's fine. No work tomorrow. That's good. Enjoy your Saturday night. Oh, and to anyone who did not hear before, I'm going to start doing continue doing these. This is the first one. Live streams every other Saturday night. And right now I'm doing it at 8 p.m. at Eastern Daylight Time. But let me know if that is a good time for you guys, or if you prefer it a little earlier or later. Have a nice dinner. Thank you, David. I will. I'm gonna make turkey burritos. Ground turkey burritos. I'm glad I was able to catch the stream first a bit before you ended. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you can make it too. And you can expect every other week live streams on Saturdays around the same time, okay? Alright, you guys, I guess we're gonna wrap it up here. So, I really appreciate you all joining me for this stream. It was a really fun time, and I'm glad that we had just a little group to chit chat about all different things. So, I hope to see you guys in a couple weeks when I do my next live stream. Good night, David. Thank you. And thank you again, David, for your generosity. You do not have to do that. You do not have to be so generous, but I really do appreciate it. So, thank you so much. Goodbye, Luab, and goodbye to the rest of the chat. Okay, guys. Peace out. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. And next video will be out on Tuesday, or if you're a member, you will see it on Monday, okay? I hope you all sleep well and have sweet dreams. Good